This is for Everyone by Tim Berners-Lee, read by Stephen Fry, including a prologue read by the author and an audio-exclusive conversation between myself and Tim.
Prologue. When I was 34 years old, I first presented the idea to the World Wide Web. At the time, I was working in Switzerland as a programmer at a particle accelerator. No one was asking for the web, and almost no one expected anything to come from it. I had never been to Silicon Valley. I had no connection to venture capital. I was far from computer science research centers like Stanford University and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. I had no track record as an inventor, held no patents, had never started a business, I had never managed a team of people, and I had published only a couple of research papers. My job at CERN, originally the European Council for Nuclear Research, now the European Organization for Nuclear Research, the International High Energy Physics Lab in Geneva, Switzerland, the largest and most complex laboratory of its kind ever built. CERN's mission was to discover the ultimate nature of matter. What is it? Where does it come from? To do this, CERN accelerated beams of subatomic particles on a gigantic racetrack, faster and faster, then smashed them into each other to see what happened. I helped write the code that allowed all of the computers and devices there to communicate with each other. Working at CERN was pretty good fun. There were projects and people from all over, and lots of different sorts of computers, from mainframes in the computer center to workstations in the control centers to microprocessors in the tunnel around the accelerator, which was located in a 27-kilometer-long circle 300 meters underground. To keep track of these complex systems, I needed, in fact, they needed, a powerful information system that would bridge those projects, those different types of computer systems, those teams, those people, and those ideas. Did they know they needed it? Nope. I spent a long time thinking about how to do this. Then, around 1988, I was struck by the idea of combining two pre-existing computer technologies into a single platform. The first technology was the Internet, which is a protocol for connecting computers. You've probably heard of it. The second technology was hypertext, which takes an ordinary document like a technical manual or a diary entry and brings it to life by adding links. My idea was that these hypertext links could provide a simple way for users to navigate the Internet. This kind of decentralized structure could have a network effect on creativity. New trends, possibilities, and products would emerge as millions of people started linking, sharing, and following across the planet. If you could put anything on it, then after a while it would have everything on it. Because my idea could connect so many people, systems, and countries, I called it the World Wide Web. But when I described this vision to people, most of them seemed to regard me as a little eccentric. CERN's assignment was to discover the origins of matter, not sponsor experimental networking technology. So I relentlessly petitioned my bosses at CERN to fund the World Wide Web. I took every opportunity to discuss it, pitching it in meetings, sketching it out on a whiteboard for anyone who showed the slightest interest, or even finding ways to raise it in informal settings. My friend Meryl Darlitz recalls me drawing the concept of the web in the snow with a ski pole during what was meant to be a peaceful day out on the slopes. I don't think Meryl could see what I saw. What she could see was my passion. I still have that passion more than 30 years later. Actually, I think I have more passion now than I did then. The diagram I drew in the snow melted, but the idea of the World Wide Web is now used by more than half the world. It's one of the most successful inventions of all time. Just as I hoped, it has enabled the flourishing of human creativity and self-expression. And I think we're only beginning. In fact, I believe that the only limit to what can be created on the web is our own human imagination. In this book, I want to tell you the story of how the web came to be, how I finally secured some time to work on it from CERN.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?